Welcome to this channel. The channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So again, today I like to share with you more on the truth of Chinese Kung Fu and which related to Wing Chun, the truth of Wing Chun. So here I like to say it again. Whoever don't like to face the reality, please stop this video now. This video is only for those who want to find out what is the truth of Chinese Kung Fu of Wing Chun. So, in the previous 2 weeks, since I shared this, today's Wing Chun Chi Sao is training is a disaster. 2 days ago, I sharing on the handling of the Yuma or this part of the body. I got many messages from our Wing Chun friends worldwide. And some friend from Asia asking me, am I putting down Asia on Wing Chun? And some of our Wing Chun friends asked me, what can you share with us on your theory of General Qi Guang? Can you find other martial art fit to what you described from the teaching of General Qi Guang, like the short strike, the long fist, the ground fighting? And so today I like to share with you, okay? In this world, as soon as there is real stuff there, you always can trace it out. So today I want to prove to you what Qi Guang, the Ming military, left behind can be traced in many places in China, especially in the southern China. And so today I want to share with you, okay, by evidence. Let's talk by evidence. Now, so let's begin with this. Well, Wing Chun businessmen love to make movie like this, The Ultimate Battle. This is Yip Man 4, okay? And over here, this is saying that shouldn't we use Chinese martial arts to change foreigners' bias against us? Okay? So this is Yip Man movies on Wing Chun and saying that shouldn't we use the Chinese shouldn't we use Chinese martial arts to change foreigners' bias against us? Well, now you want to make this movie, you want to make this, this is saying that the grandmaster spirit of martial art. So are you walking your talk? That is very critical. So for those who want to know the truth, okay, let's walk the talk, okay? If we want to use Chinese martial art to change foreigners' bias against us, we better to be honest and straight by evidence. Now, The first thing we need to know is stop those mui jisim stories. Southern Shaolin mui jisim story. Stop it. Why? This is another book from Tang Hao, 1930. Page 127. This is about the story of Mui Jixin, okay, in the fiction, 10,000 Year of Green. Well, 10,000 Year of Green is written by a Cantonese author. You want to use your Chinese martial art to show the world so that people don't have bias to you. You need to put down all those fiction stuff, which is, heaven's sake, no, okay? Why is it keeping being promoted? Also, doing this kind of stuff where your lower part of the body is completely void, there is no kung fu there, sorry. Then you might say, well, Hendrik, are you insulting all us, the grandmaster? I say, no. Whatever I speak is not based on Hendrik. Whatever I speak is based on the Chinese culture, the Chinese martial art. So don't you want to use your Chinese kung fu to change the foreigner? How is this going to change the foreigner? Because it is. This part is a complete void. I'm going to prove to you. And then also for the Qi Sao stuff. Well, in mainland China, people is putting out video like this. Just take a look for this Qi Sao stuff. Okay, this is the audience. This is the Wing Chunner supposed to do the Qi Sao, and they end up like that. Okay. So again, on from different angles. This is the guy, the audience. This is the Wing Chun guys who do the Qi Sao, supposed to be expert. How is that supposed to work in the real life? This is not even versus pro. This is just versus some audience. So that's why if you look at it in the YouTube all over the place, the Chinese, the young Chinese right now is looking at all this thing and critic on it. Okay, now, so if you don't have this part developed and trained, and you don't have the Qi Ji Guang's long fish, short strike, and the ground fighting stuff develop, you end up like this. Well, it's a good entertainment, okay? This is also, you end up like this, okay? So you look at the lower part of the body, the entire thing. You look at the lower part of the body of the Wing Chuners. You see that? That's what the reality is, okay? Just don't look at us, oh, they are Wing Chun king of Wing Chun. They can do this and that. Well, I mean, in real life, anybody learn Wing Chun will end up this way. When you're facing somebody who is an audience, but it's not even a pro, okay? Now, so if you want to make a movie like that, talk about the grandmaster spirit, change foreigners, bias against us, you better show what is the reality. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody expect perfect. But stop to using movie to brainwash, to talk one thing, but do not walk the talk, and then doing this kind of stuff, and then doing this kind of stuff. Now let's look into the reality. So this is Kyokushin, how they train this part, the hara part. Just look at it clearly. How many angle they handle their hip, their muscle, their muscle and their diaphragm and so forth, as I show here. I already share you here in details. Look at this as Kyokushin. Look at how it handled this part. Well, if you don't have that handle, how are you going to have a link between the upper body and your lower body? How are you going to face like an opponent this way, who train this way? Can you train this way? Can you train this way? Can that training that way, and this is totally completely void, facing somebody have this in terms of momentum, in terms of taking hit strike there? Look at how this at the end, how look at how he can handle this pressure here, and how the butt and everything move as I share here. As I share here. Well, not to mention, if you want to talk about real Qigong, you look at how many lines here. This is about 6 lines with your Du meridian here, Ren meridian here. When you do that handling here, you actually need to activate all these meridians, all these channels. Okay? Serious. When you want to do Qigong, you need to be able to activate all these things. Your intra-abdominal pressure and all this handling of the breathing and so forth. So the Chinese have it, but not as what you think in the movie or what you see things like this. Okay, it's not things like this, like in the movie, talk and this and this. And of course, you see, you look at this, it is the handling of this. Okay. Now, of course, we all know Kyokushin. You all know Kyokushin. This is in the set, this is Ibuki in Tensho or Sanjin sets. Of course, it's going to support the fighting, okay? The movement, the strength, the power, the momentum. That's real life, right? Now, this is karate. And of course, karate is influenced by the Chinese martial arts. So today, I want to introduce you to the Chinese martial art, which is most people never think that way. Today, I like to introduce you to Ngo Zhou. Ngo Zhou Gun. Ngo Zhou Gun is actually influencing the karate, Japanese karate. So you can trace that the Ngo Zhou Gun can be tracked to the Bubishi, of Okinawa. Okay, the Bubishi of Okinawa. Also, it tracked down to General Qi Ji Guang. As this here, the Bubishi, and this is Yi Da Yu. Okay. 一大优, 一大优. So 一大优 is a friend and a teacher of General Chi Guang, which I described it here for you guys. So 一大优 went to challenge the Shaolin Temple in the history. It's in this book. On I shared on this book. Now let's look into Ngo Kun. Okay. Look into the Ngo Kun. See, does it have the handling of this part of the body? Okay. And does it have that General Chi Guang's long fist, short strike, ground fighting? Okay. So this is Jin from Ngo from late Sifu Alex Ko. I really encourage you to go watch this video because I don't know whether the sound come up or not, the breathing sound. So look at it, look at this lower part of the body handling of Ngo Kun. Yeah, I don't know whether you can hear what I hear here, even though I have put the sound on. So the best, if you go to the YouTube, you check out, you see how the breathing, how he shoot out the breathing. Okay. How he exhale and inhale and so forth. So what late Grandmaster Alex Cole do is different with the Kyokushin, even though they train this part. Okay, even though they train this part, because if you don't have this part, forget about this fighting stuff. Okay. So please watch this one. Now, this is a book on Ngo Kun. Okay. At this page, it clearly presents how you want to manage your breathing, how you want to, like over here, it said, before you emit power, you should first inhale and lift your 5 organs, meaning lift your internal organs, meaning there is your handling of intra-abdominal pressure. Keep your spine straight and curved in at the coccyx so that the chi can flow smoothly. Invert your front leg to cover the groin. Tighten the lower stomach, tuck the coccyx. There's a lot of things there on the handling of this part. All these details. Over here in this book, it is the uniqueness of Ngo is the Gorkilat. The Gorkilat. Okay. In this page over here, I read it for you. Okay. I read it for you over here. It says this. The testicle no longer is drooping. It is hiding. Okay. Constantly practice on this will automatically place the testicle upward, protecting, sealing it, meaning your balls area, your testicle area. Okay. And he said that here, the weight of the stand is concentrated on the back leg. Then by sinking in the buttocks, it allowed the spinal column to form a straight line from the tip of the head and so forth. So now you see, for a real combat art of the ancient China, it has a lot of details on handling here. Same within the Japanese art as we see in the Kyokushin. As for the long fish, short strike, ground fighting, as the other day I mentioned that the real traditional Chinese martial art is actually having this system. It has its uniqueness. However, it has this system. So let's look at it in this Fujian Ngo Kuen. The long fish, they get into the short strike. Okay? So this is a long fish stuff, get into the short strike. Okay? Long fish and get into the short strike. The long fish up, they get into the ground. Okay? Getting to the ground. Okay? So as you can see in the Fubishi, they are one piece. Okay? You need to know that. Now, then somebody might say, hey, is it a real short strike? When I say this is getting to the short strike. When I say this is getting to this is a short strike, then you say, well, Henry, is it real? It is getting the short strike. Let's see. So the characteristic of General Chi Chi Guang Shaolin short strike is this: the leg arm, the body arm, the two arm, right? And Wing Chun is like that, right? Now, let's get late Grandmaster Alex Core back again. Ngo Kuen Combat Theory Application. Okay, Sifu Alexander Core. Just please check into the video. Look at what it is. How it enter from front, from side. Okay. Isn't it that? Isn't it this? Look at it again. Okay. Look at it. Okay. The leg attack that close. This at that close. The body lean, pressure, and then the both two hands. And Grandmaster Aleko is actually explain how the leg get into from the middle, or from sideways. And he have another way of changing leg. That's what it is for the getting in here. This center, this external guaguan. Okay, get to the short strike range. It's not like that. You see, this is the short strike range. This is the short strike range. This is the short strike range. So what is this? What is this? Is it short strike? Or it become really, really ugly? Okay. How about you have to have the thing, this part training to support you? Do you get it? You don't. So as we can see, using the ngô. So this is a pretty well documenting and with the YouTube, we can see it. The pattern is there. The proper Qi Ji Guang Ming Dynasty base of Chinese martial art is like that. It's not what you see in the movie, Wing Chun movie today. Okay. And for as what I mentioned just now on the Gokilat and the handle of the uh, of the intra-abdominal pressure and so forth is written there. You really, it is written there. It's written there. And over here, if you read it in Chinese, over here, it say that breathing, momentum, strength. So that is the, as I have shared with you, conclude over here. Your strength, your momentum, your breathing. So today you know the real Chinese Kung Fu is like this Ngo Zhuo Gun. And perhaps, you know, I will try to invite Sifu Mark Wiley, who is the student of late Grandmaster Alex Core, okay, to come share with us on the intra-abdominal pressure, the Gorky Lat, the all this training. It will be interesting to 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 know direct from Sifu Mark Wiley, who is the student of Sifu Alex Core, on what is the details on this thing over here. How did they do it? Of course, they don't doing like Kyokushin. They don't do it like Wing Chun. They have their way of doing, but they still have handling all this thing. Okay. So this is to share with you today. I will try to contact Sifu Mark Wiley, and hopefully he can share with us. Okay, so even though we are Wing Chuners here, but now come on, just look at us as a Chinese Kung Fu practitioner. I mean, who know it all? Nobody know it all. But we always can learn, and we can see today that actually like Ngo Zhuo is a pretty well preserved art until Sifu Alex Kuo, until Mark Wiley, Sifu Mark Wiley, okay, because all the documents here and so forth. So for Wing Chun, Wing Chuners, now you see the reality. I'm not here to put down or badmouth anybody. Wing Chun cannot live in fantasy of Mui Ji Sim and then have all kinds of stories, the king of Wing Chun and everything. And yet you don't even see or you don't even have the content like the Ngo Zhuo have preserved down, or even as in Kyokushin's Tensho kata or Sanjin kata on training this part. And have any Wing Chuners doing the short strike, sticking short body short strike like I just showed with you, like how late Grandmaster Alex Cole showed it, that lower part of the body? Are you keeping just doing this? Are you keeping just doing this? Under the waist is completely void. If you are short strike art, don't you need to be like Grandmaster Alex Cole here? Don't you need to be like this? Don't when we get in, you want to get this close, pressurize the hell out of the opponent. Don't we want to take back from the waist down? Don't we want to reinstall whatever from waist down? Where in past 130 years, since 1870, disregard our lineage. Doesn't matter it's Taifa Mingam lineage, it is Liangjian lineage. It's not there, okay? Don't we need to take it back? That's why I shared with you on my other video already. Don't we want those things back? This thing, if you have never not watched my video yet. In this two video, in this thing, don't we want to put it back? So if we want to not let other people bias on us, like the Ip Man movie say, we better be honest and we better to present what it is there. And so that every Wing Chuner is not left out in the cold. Everybody know that we're going to here on, start from America here, Silicon Valley, we're going to bring this part of the art back. Meaning we're going to bring the body we're going to bring the leg hand, the body hand back. Okay? Not those Tai Chi style which got nothing to do with Wing Chun. Not those Shaolin Wang Chun is Wing Chun or Shaolin Eternal Spring is Praise Spring. Sorry, those are something else. It's none of our nothing have to do with Wing Chun. Okay, we need to draw a line because we want to reform Wing Chun to take this thing back. And if you compare with Ngojo, you know you don't have that part of technology. That's why we need to put it back. So this is what I'd like to share with you today. And so hopefully I can invite Sifu Mark Wiley to come here to share with us how is Ngojo train this part. It is seriously important, right? Without this part, you cannot handle this, you cannot handle this. Now, the last thing I want to tell you one thing. In Chi Sao, okay, everybody is saying that while they're talking Chi Sao, right? So when you touch his opponent hand, what is the thing you watch out? The first thing, the first instance. Let me share with you. The first instance, when you touch his hand, it's not how he fly his hand, his techniques. You want to know where does it, the source of the source of his strength. Does it drive his strength with his elbow power? Does it drive his hand with the shoulder? Does it drive his hand with his sword? Those who using elbow power is easy to deal with. Those who deal using the shoulder power is also not difficult to deal with. Those who using the sword, the feet this as the source of the power, that is very difficult to deal with. Why? Because when everybody they use this, that means you know the entire body momentum come in. Using this, you don't have momentum come in. It's easy for people to play with you. Okay. So just to share with you, okay, this is nothing mysterious. This person, his power is here. It's in elbow and the shoulder. That's why when the opponent go brute force at him, the entire body just scattering around. So in Chi Sao, you put it down, right away is under the ground, meaning the entire body momentum is intact. You're dealing with the entire body's momentum, okay? So that is the advanced hands. It's not like in the movie. Oh, people can stick at your hand, this. Who have time to stick at your hand in the real fight? It has to be so strong that because it is based on your feet, you cannot touch me. If I want to exert, I get in right away. So for example, you going to say touch hand with Sifu Grandmaster Alex Call here? No, you can't because he have his all this thing trained is in his leg. The entire thing will crush in. Not to mention, you see just now, Sifu Alex Call have his lower part of the body and the body lean in. If you go watching this YouTube again, you can see that he said that you're going to send Clipper fly, okay? Okay, go watch this YouTube. That's Kung Fu. Not about this, oh yeah, are you good doing dance? It's the momentum link. So stop to say, oh yeah, I have this elbow power. Sorry, you don't have much power. When you face the well-trained, you face the professional, tough luck. So you want straight work, I give you the straight work. Chi Sao, you put down your hand. When you touch, you feel him. Where is his source of the strength come from? If the source of the strength is from the feet, how do you develop your concess without concessions? You don't want to tangle with him like General Chi Ji Guang said. You switch an angle, you shoot in. Nobody going to get the strength into my body. Nonsense. You don't have time for that. Okay. Otherwise, you go to MMA, to Kyokushin Open, and Thai boxing open, Western boxing open. You try that. It works or not? Sorry, you don't have time for that.